I'm going to scroll down. You can see I also have one main sponsor at the bottom. We're going to get back to that in just a moment. So as I want to take a look at the schedule, I'm going to click on the directions because the next game I want to go to might be the Hilliard Derby game. So I'm going to click on the directions, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my get the GPS out of my phone. So this is utilizing the GPS device that's built into my phone, so that if I need to get directions, if I need to call, if I want a map, I can do so. So I just click on the directions, and this automatically knows that where my location is, and I can just click directions to get to the high school. So you'll notice that there's also the GPS aerial view. So in case you want to see, where's the best place to park, in this that's around the stadium, you can also zoom in and take a look at that. Now, as you see, I have one of the sponsors I have for this is Mr. Rooter. Now, I have this set up so that when I click on Mr. Rooter, what's going to take place is I'm going to be immediately directed to the website. So I can open up the application. I can click in my zip code, do my quick search, and then I pull up the phone number for me to call Mr. Rooter. So again, what we're doing here is we have an interactive ad that's going to command a greater dollar value. I can also just click on the phone number if I want to make that call without having to go through the website. So you see, I have a number of different capabilities that are integrated into the application because of the features of the phone itself. I'm going to go ahead and back up a little bit, and let's say I want to go to the calendar. So I'm going to click on the calendar feature. And in the calendar feature, I have, and we may need to change the background because we want to make sure that that's easily seen. Now, I have the school calendar, but I can also list out any other events that I want, whether it be a weekly event, daily event, monthly event, and I can scroll through that. But I'm just going to click on the school calendar, and that's going to take me directly to the calendar that is at my school's website. So the nice thing about having the ability to have your own calendar is that you can also link that to other calendars that makes it important. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in on that so that you can see, again, we're using the features of the phone tied with the features of the My School app to make sure that you have easy access to the information that's going to be important to you as a student, as a parent, as faculty, or as alumni. Now, one of the things, as I mentioned, is on the app is that you can have any number of sponsors, even in between the different dates, or you can have none. So this is used as a communication tool. It's also used as a fundraiser tool. So let me back up again, and let's say, for example, I have here on the right side the daily news. I'm going to bring over my interface. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make some of these changes. I'm going to click on that particular icon. I have a username and a password. And I'm going to change this to concessions. I'm going to replace the icon with, let's say, popcorn. I'm going to click Save. And then I'm going to go back to back to my mobile app, and it's going to refresh. And now the daily news is now changed to the concessions. Now, I didn't change the content because I just wanted to show you how easy it was to change the icons. So when I click on the concessions, now it shows me what's being served at the stadium. I'm going to click the return key because now what I want to do is I want to take a look and see what the faculty is. Maybe I need to contact a particular teacher. So I can click on the faculty, and maybe I need to get a hold of Ralph Billings, who's the algebra teacher. Now I'm going to turn my phone. You're not going to see it on your screen, but I'm going to turn my phone, and then you're going to see that you can also click to call that particular teacher as well. So you have actually more information than what's showing in the vertical mode. So I'm going to click on Ralph Billings because I need to send him an email, and I can use, again, the email capabilities that are in my phone to send an email to a particular faculty member. So again, what we're talking about is convenience. We're talking about having the information at the tips of your fingers so that you can communicate better and so that the teachers and parents can communicate better with you. Now I'm going to also click on, for example, the school web. Now as you see here, I also have another sponsor, so I can click on that particular sponsor's icon and I can go directly to that sponsor's website. And your sponsor is going, again, they're going to appreciate how easy it is for them to advertise and the interactivity that they're going to have when they participate in your mobile app program. So I'm going to go back to the school web, and I can have a number of different links on here. I can have going to the high school website, or I could go to Edline or Net Classroom. I can also go to different documents that I need to have access to. So there's a number of things that I could do on my mobile app so that, again, I have the convenience to pull the type of information that's important to me right away. Let me again click on a button. I'm going to go to the roster. Now right now the roster is empty. So let's use my editing interface to put a roster together. I'm going to go back to the home page. And I'm going to get myself create a roster. Now, I'm not going to go through the pain of typing one out right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up a roster that I created in Microsoft Word. So I'm going to create that. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to click on the roster button, and you see that I don't have any information here. So a couple things that I can do at this particular point. I can go ahead and just paste that roster in. And I say insert, and there's my roster. I'm going to click save. I'm going to go back to the mobile app. That's going to refresh. And then you're going to see when I click on the roster, you're going to see that now the roster is immediately up on my mobile app. And again, you can put whatever information is important for you for that for your roster. But maybe what I want to do is I want to have a sponsor. I know that people are going to look at that, and I want to have a sponsor for that particular page. Now, I do have a sponsor on the bottom because I did sell an ad at the bottom. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have additional exposure for another sponsor. So I'm going to go into the application. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. I'm going to select an image. Now these are the images that are currently in my files, but I can also go out to my computer and I can choose whatever file I want to. But in this particular example, I already have a sponsor in here that I'm going to show that gave me his icon. I'm going to click, say insert, and now I have a new sponsor. The nice thing about that is I can do a number of things with that. So I'm just going to click Save. But maybe what I want to do right now is I want to change the size of that particular image. So it's really easy to change the size of the image. I go into the appearance. Maybe I want to make it larger. Maybe I want to make it smaller. I'm just going to type in a couple numbers, 60 by 60. Say Update. Okay. I just made it a little bit smaller. Maybe I want to make it a little bit bigger. Go into appearance. Right now it's 246 by 60. Maybe I want to make it, let's say the large number, I'm going to just say 75. It's automatically going to adjust it for me. I'll say OK, and you see it gets larger. So the nice thing about this app too is that I can also put in the link so that I can directly go to that sponsor's website. So as I go into the sponsor's website, when I go into the app, I can easily put a link that allows me to go into that website. I can also just put a phone number. I'm going to click Save. Now I'm going to go back to the mobile app. I'm going to refresh because the information is updated. Usually, as soon as you open up the application, it's going to be refreshed. I'm going to click on the roster, and there I have my logo, and there I have my phone number, and I can click on the phone number so that I can go directly to that particular sponsor. And of course, I can make whatever types of adjustments to the image that I need to. So if I want to go back, I can make it smaller. I can do a number of different things. And one of the things that we can do too, and we have a roster template. I'm going to bring over some examples of some of our customers and what they were able to do with it. So we have a number of different applications here. So for example, we might have a roster that looks like this. Again, it has their phone number, or excuse me, it has their picture, their number, what year they are, their height and weight. And in this particular example, what you could do is you can put advertisements in between a number of players. So again, you can have as many or as little as you want. It's up to you. You're able to decide if you want to have sponsors, how much you're going to charge, and whatever agreement you want to as far as the exposure that you want to give them. We have also another example. Here's a customer where we created the icons. You see that in the history, it's a picture of the team. We have a location. In their location, we have a landmark. We have different photos that they wanted us to create that we did for them to give them the look and feel of the particular application. We have, whatever type of organization. We also have different ways in which you can display that information. We have also the Stephanie Spielman, the breast cancer research. So maybe I want to click on here and I want to see, what news is going to be here. So I can put whatever information that I want to within the particular application. So you decide the look and feel, you select the icons, or we'll create the icons for you. And one of the things too about the application, I'm going to go ahead and just click Save on this. And I'm going to go back and show the additional ways in which you can use this for fundraising. So in this particular example, I have an icon that I can click. It says this is my fundraising. So when I go to the fundraising, I can actually click and I can buy school gear if I want to by going directly to the website to purchase hats and shirts and whatever it is that is going to help me in generating revenue for the school. I can also have buttons as far as click to donate. I can also have things as far as, if I have a mattress sale. So I can have whatever information that I want to that's going to help me with my fundraising activity. So you see that this is a little bit better than, just having the car wash where you only know there's a car wash going on when you're driving by the corner. Well, let's take that as an example. Let's go to the fundraising button. And in the fundraising button, I'm just going to click on this fundraising icon. And maybe I'm going to have a car wash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on, let me bring this up, make sure everybody can see it. I'm going to click on the image. And I'm going to say, I'm going to choose a file. Now here's a car wash image that I could use, or I can say, I want to go up and I'm going to choose a file, and here's another car wash image. And I'm going to upload that car wash image. So now I have two car wash images to choose from. So I'm going to select the one car wash image. I'm going to say Insert. And now you see that that car wash image is inserted. And if I want to make adjustments to doing that, I can easily go ahead and click on that and change the appearance of that. Again, I'm not exactly sure what size I want it, but the nice thing about it is that I can play with it and make it whatever size makes the most sense for the page that's going on. So let's make that, let's see, 120 by 140 by 140. Say update. Okay. And now that's a little bit larger. But now, the nice thing here is that I can do more than just have an icon, and I can type some text in here.